This is the Nimzo Indian defense for beginners, and I just won this game, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how that happens. Obviously, every game is different, but the Nimzo Indian defense is a really great defense for black, I've found. It's rather conservative in the sense that you don't open your position and try to do anything with the gambit. So here, pawn to king 4, respond with... oh, actually, this isn't the Nimzo Indian. This is more like the Caro-Kann. So you come out with your knight here. He immediately goes for the check. You block with a pawn. Now I start attacking his bishop. And unfortunately for him, he lets his bishop get trapped. So what he should have done here is moved his rook pawn forward 2. And then he would have had a place to tuck his bishop, and he also would have made sure that my pawn chain wasn't fully developed, like, you know, protected by each respective pawn. But instead, he loses his here. So what I did here, actually, why didn't I take it right away? So what I did was, when he moves his black square bishop out to threaten my knight, I actually move my king pawn forward so that if he takes my knight, I can take with my queen and his bishop with my queen, instead of taking it with the pawn that I want to use to defend my king after I castle. So he does actually make that move at the last minute where he wants to try to protect his bishop, but it's too late. So I take with pawn. And I move my king's knight pawn forward so that I can fianchetto my black square bishop and take the long diagonal. So now I have my queen and my bishop on the long diagonal, but I'm actually going to move my queen back at some point. But having the bishop on this long diagonal is nice because at any point I can now take his knight if I want to. But I do like the idea of him having a double pawn there. But at some point, if he doesn't move his rook out of the corner, there's always the chance to ambush the rook later in the game. And here, actually, I should have taken his knight immediately. I screwed up because I was so anxious to develop my pieces on the queen side that I missed it. However, he was too anxious to move his rook opposite my queen and king, which is an excellent strategic move, but I take his knight. So, all right, he moves his queen out to threaten my castle. But he's making blunders galore here, and I'm just cleaning up pawns. Now I have to be careful, though. He's got his knight and his queen in a place where he could easily checkmate me at some point. Goes in for a... doubles up his rooks, which is a really good strategy, but I give him a check. Moves in the corner. I put my white square bishop in a skewer. So right here... my white square bishop is going to take his rook, or if he moves his rook, he's going to take his queen. So that's no good for him. He threatens my queen in return, and I just move forward and checkmate. So this is a pretty low-level beginner game. This is kind of tactics that you'll see there. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.